What is it, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. It is the new year, so you already know what time it is, man. It's time to get on the Trailblazer build. So finally, the day has come that we finally get to start working on the Trailblazer. Man, look at my finger. That's from making Kool-Aid right there. But anyways, so finally, man, we can get back to working on the Trailblazer. It's just pretty much just empty holes now. The subs are still in there. The sub box is in here, but we're gonna fix this whole Trailblazer up from bottom up, man. It has just been sitting for the past year, but it's time for it to get some love. If you are new to the channel, man, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for the full build and the car audio videos that we post along the way. I'm gonna start doing more truck meets. I just actually hosted my very first truck meet this past weekend. Very successful whole thing, but man, overall good turnout. Thanks to so many people that helped me promote it on Instagram. But man, there's plenty more to come. We're gonna do a lot of meets. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can come along on the journey and see where it takes us YouTube this year, man. But for now, man, let's get into this Trailblazer.
A few moments later.
So there's still some mids and highs in here, and no tweeters, LED lights. We got to take all the 8s out because the 8s are going to go underneath the Silverado. We actually need to get those done before MLK, because MLK is right around the corner, and we need to make sure that the Silverado build, it is up to par for MLK. And my goal is actually pretty much just to gut everything out of here except the sub box, because it's not trash day yet, and I just don't want a lot of stuff piled up. But all the panels, man, they can get out of here. So let's go ahead and start gutting this thing out real quick. We need to take this nitrous take out first. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt it, take the brackets off, and then we can start cracking on taking off these panels, because they do have some screws that need to get taken out from the back or sides. All right, so this nitrous tank's never been connected, man, but hopefully this year we can get us a truck and connect her up, because I would really like to use it. There's no sense of having it if we can't go fast. Nitrous tank is out completely. I mean, I'm gonna be sad to see this build go, man, but it's a new year, man. It's time to get it. Our woodworking skills are way better than it was when we built this. Our creativity has opened up a little bit more. Technology has taken over. There's way better products out there nowadays than what we were using when we started building this truck. So we're gonna make sure that we build a badass monster. All right, so now we're gonna actually go ahead and take out these 8s out that's left in these back panels. So once we actually get all these panels taken off, you can actually see what the box actually looks like, because I know some people are asking a little bit questions about the sub box, and you'll actually see the actual design of it versus pictures and stuff like that, and just recaps.
If you guys are in the surrounding Tampa Bay area, and if next time I actually have the truck, man, it's a nice little cool thing. I'm telling you, the meet that I just had, I didn't even expect that many people to pull up, but it was
definitely out with the old. Throw this thing away. And we're definitely going to put some new in there. It's starting to look like something. So now let's take this guy out. But I think the side panels actually have to come out first. And you see there's like screws everywhere that hold everything in place. So it's like screwless, so you see where it gets attached to, man. just like that, guys. Everything is out of here. Check out how these things are built. So it's a bottom piece. It has a back and somewhat a side to it. It has a front piece that goes up to the pillar. And then this is the flat side that goes up against the port side panel. And it gets mounted in through the speaker holes up on top. And it's just built off of it. You see the fiberglass inside there? So it gives it its curvature. Okay, so let's get this. And look at this one, man. This got built in so many different ways possible. And let me tell you, to wrap this piece all in one, bro, like it was a mission, but we got it done. Look at that. Some brace for everything. You can always tell someone's work by the skeleton of it, and it's not too bad. And you see, like the rings are like the perfect ones cut out that I always buy, so everything come out good. You guys see how the box works? So where you see all those screws out right here, this front lid, it actually comes apart, and that lid right here that comes apart, it's for me to be able to get the front subs in, and along the back there's a removable lid as well to be able to get to the rear subs too. So my initial goal when I designed this is I could have just went straight up with the bandpass box all the way up to the roof, but my thing was that my port was going to be right here edge line with this panel with the door, and I felt I would have lost pressure whenever I opened these rear doors up, because there's nowhere for the port base to like bounce off or just stay enclosed to create a like an external port for it. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to countersink the box back so the port can be, you know, have a little bit of a loading distance, so by the time, even if the doors are open, it can still sound good. So that's why I, you know, countersunk the port back as much as possible. And the box is the way it is because it's basically like an L. It goes straight in, then it goes up, and then the port comes off of the rear chamber right there. So this is like a 150 square inch port, 10 inches deep. This box right here, man, this is, you know, really good because the way how the subs travel, so base goes like this, then it goes up, and then it comes out, versus if it was just out here, it's just like base loading out, which still work, but I felt with it traveling and making its way out, it really got down. And this box is nasty with the lows, guys. And I really hate to see this box go because it is a champion box. I'm not even gonna lie, this thing beats. So for right now, I think I'm just gonna take this front lid out so you can see what it looks like inside it. Look at all this wire, man, it is crazy. But we're gonna yank all this out because we got all new wire coming in for this guy as the build progresses. We're gonna slowly start buying wire so we get everything that we need, you know, grade A, you know what I'm saying, all badass wires, power wires, RCAs, everything. So now let's take these subs, let's open up this lid and let you guys see what the box looks like inside here. Alright, so now let's take this lid off and see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, bam. Let me show you the inside of the blow through. You see it? 412s, 4 kicker CVR 12s, and I know the subs are not the greatest things in the world, but listen, these things beat inside here, guys. I'm not even playing. And for the abuse that I put on these things have held up pretty good. So basically, you know, obviously we took the lid off, so that actually seals it off as a bandpass. So basically, like, the base goes in, then it goes up, then it comes out through the port on top right there. So it actually like travels. You see what I'm saying? Pretty much theory is you can just build a blow through or a bandpass box, I'm sorry, and just slap the port anywhere and it works the same way. But like I said, I've done that before, and I just feel that, you know, it's not the same thing. And like I said, my thing is, like, I wanted to countersink the port, because if I just would have went straight up with this right here, so say if I would have brought the bandpass box straight up, the port would have been right here, you know, hanging out. So when I open these rear doors, all the pressure releases, versus with the port being countersunk back, some of the port pressure actually stays inside here before it actually reaches the outside. So man, look, that thing was leaking water. And you know, we're going to replace the sunroof because it snapped with the base. It always snaps with the base, but we're just going to go ahead and fix it and just pray for the best that it doesn't mess up no more. Basically, this is a two-part box. This is the front chamber and that's the rear chamber. The rear chamber is where the port is mounted on. And the way I connected them, so it actually has this window right here with this lip, and there's screws going inward and backward. Same thing on the air side, they share airspace. And there's a window cut out as well inside there that, you know, it sandwiches together once we screw it forward and backwards. Like I said, that's what I have that extra opening right there as well too, so I can get in comfortably and be able to screw it in, you know, from the back, versus me trying to be inside here and just trying to screw in there. You know, it would have been uncomfortable, and we got it done right. The box looks good, man. It would have been badass with some plexiglass on it. Look, there's the formula right there. That's crazy. This box is old. So we basically accomplished our goal for today, was just to take those panels out, the consoles, all the speakers out. The trash day is in like a day or two. So if the trash doesn't pass tomorrow, it's going to pass the day after that. So I think tomorrow I'll end up taking the box out and the subs. So once the trash comes, man, they can just take everything out one shot. We don't have to sit here and have stuff stacked up, because that's the one thing I don't like, is just having stacked trash. You know what I'm saying? So drop down in the comments, man. Like I said, let me know what part of Florida you guys are at, man, so you guys can attend the next truck meet or car audio meet that I throw, man. This last one was really lit, and they're just going to keep getting better after this. And like I said, man, subscribe to the channel, man, because the Trailblazer build has officially started. We're going to work on this thing pretty much every single day now, guys. We got a lot of stuff to do, a long road ahead of us with this build, and I hope you guys, you know, come on board on this journey. Watch the full Trailblazer build, man, because it's going to be a good one. And, you know, watch all the little builds we do here and there. I actually have a homeboy, he has a Chevy Tahoe. We're fixing to put two W612s in it, PRV mids, Terra amps all over it. That's going to be a good build right there, guys. A badass build, so stay tuned for that. But for now, your boy's signing out. I'm going to get everything cleaned up, edit this video, and drop it for you guys to watch today, man. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.